Hello, everybody. Welcome to Slick Nick Reviews. Uh, this is actually my first episode, so I'm gonna be reviewing some Scotch / blend whiskey, also some whiskey, and also have upcoming rum that's gonna be special that it hasn't came in yet, but I'm also gonna do a pre-review on it. So as you can see, they're all laid out. The first three that I'm gonna be tasting and reviewing. I would like to do an any, mini, miny, mo, but you know what? They are lined up like tall, in height. So the Glen look like it's taller. So let's do that. Let's go tall to short, which these two are the same thing. Anyway, I like to do a little background on it. This is called Glenmore. I call it Glenmo, but Glenmorangie, I might not be saying it right. But it's actually a 10-year whiskey. This is the box. It's been aged for 10 years. Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. It was instilled in Scotland, according to the box. It was cast used only twice. Yes, 750 ml, 45% alcohol. So it should be a little strong. It's it's a little bit over your average alcohol. Glenmorangie, 10 years. That's a nice amount of time. It's a nice amount of time. The original. Okay. I mean, like I say, this is my first time reviewing. It say 1843 is when they first started doing it. I used to watch a lot of reviews on YouTube or whatever, and I'm just trying this out. I hate when people go into a whole soliloquy and diatribe about other stuff. But most thing in my mind, I'm like, taste the liquor. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go on YouTube, you like, if you trying to find out how liquor tastes, you just want to know how it tastes. I mean, you can go back and go into the story about it, which I'm going to do a little bit of that. But I'm going to get right into it. This Glenmorangie, I'm finna pull up and see what it do. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The price. If you have in your stores, your local winery, I'm not, hating on anybody. I think you can. I didn't get this from Walmart, but you actually can get this from Walmart. I've seen it there a couple of times. I overlooked it. But let's see. You want to give it a swirl to see how many legs, what the legs look like.
Nourishing serum and almond oil. Nivea essential rich lotion helps
Okay.
goodness for smooth, luminous
The legs is moving real slow.
It could turn into an all-nighter.
So that means that it may be strong, which it say 45%. So yeah, it's like medium slow. So I already know what I'm in for there. Now let's see what it is on the nose. The first scent, I get an apple. I get an apple smell, maybe white grape. A hint of cinnamon. Oh, the malt. It's a malty. It's a malty smell as well. I tell you. You say it's best to drink whiskeys and any liquor brown straight. Neat is the proper term. That neat means straight. No ice, no nothing, no juice, no cranberry, no Sprite, none of that. So let's see how it is on the palate. Oh wow. What I do like about on the palate, I do taste the apple going down and the cinnamon, and the bite is on the back end. It don't hit you up front, but when it's going down, there's a medium bite, and there must be that 45% AV that's in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can smell it. I mean, and when you hit it, that bite it's like a after kick, like somebody. I don't know if you ever got slapped before. I never got slapped, but I seen somebody get slapped on TV. I can imagine the after effect, and that's kind of how this is. Like it go down smooth, but you feel it. I take that back. I lied. My mama slapped me. I forgot all about it. I've been slapped. Not just straight in the face, but I've been smacked upside the head. So I do know. I apologize on that. Sometimes you don't feel it until a couple seconds later. Yeah. Glen Moraine, I tell you. I could mess with this. And then it's 10 years age. I mean, I didn't get into the price. So, I got these on a deal. Cause I'm a shopper. So, I shop. I don't just grab anything I see. I look for good deals. But you may not find that deal. It goes for about $30, $35, $36. You know, with tax probably about $40, which is not bad. For a 10-year? 10-year? It's going, anybody know anything about age and liquor, the higher the year, the higher the price. So this is a good buy for $30, under $40. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I just started drinking neat. I'm a mixer. In the past, I just loved to mix. I'm not straight, but like I say, I've been doing a lot of research. Again, I'm a freshman at this. I'm not a professional, but I have for a while been accumulating a lot of wines, which I may do maybe in my next segment. I've tasted a lot of wines. Now, I got about 2 years of testing wines and liquors, and I can tell you that this is not bad at all for the price. And I can tell you this, anybody that know anything about whiskey and stuff like that, they get pricey. Scotch and whiskey, if you ever watch little shows and stuff and movies, and you go into these prestigious type of boss and business places, they have all their little wine, whiskey cups and stuff. They always, you want a shot of scotch? You like whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Like brandy, you know, that's what they offer you. And I've seen the price jump up to $300, $400, $500 a bottle, especially when it go up in age. But I would mix this. I would start off neat because it got that bite, that kick. I may do a little orange juice, like a splash of orange juice with it. Yeah, with 2 cubes, ice cubes. Okay, moving on. Why not go in order? This next spirit is Tomatin, if I'm pronouncing that right. Tomatin. 1897 established, American oak. This one actually didn't come in a box. If it did, I might have threw the box away. But I apologize. Boy, that Glen. I'm trying to tell you, they go to box right here. Tomatin Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, American Oak. Like again, I'm not gonna delve off into a whole diatribe about it, but just giving you like a few antics of it. 1897, gentle maturation in a cool, stable environment, found high above sea level. Okay, I did do that. This actually Scotch whiskey, which is a blend. They distill it 1,000 feet above sea level. So, from what I heard, it matters. It changes the texture and maybe even the taste of alcohols in your blends and your whiskeys, depending on the weather and where you at. If that makes any sense. I don't know the scientific facts about it, but that's what they say. So, let's try. Let's see what's got. You know, it's kind of like when you're doing wine tasting or whatever, or smelling something. I kind of want to space it out. I know they tell you to sniff coffee or something like when you're doing colognes and stuff. So I don't know if that's the same thing, like going from one liquor to another to make sure that y'all follow me? You know, make sure there's a different taste. So let's try this Tomatin. Put that back up there like so. Let's see what them legs talking about. You want to swirl it around? I ain't got no glasses on. Uh-oh. Okay. This one went down rather quickly than the Glen. Glen 10, that's what I'm going to call it. So it might not have too much more of a bite like the Glen. But let's see what it is on the nose. Sherry. I smell some sherry. A grape. I smell grapes. White grapes. Barley. I got the barley smell too. Not as strong as the Glen. Let's see what the palate got to say about it. Oh wow. Oh wow. I tasted grape and cinnamon on the palate, and it went down smooth. No bite. No bite. Bourbon and virgin oak cask. 40%. I take that back, y'all. Like I said, I have my glasses on. I was trying to get by. 43%. So that's even better for it not to have a kick. Oh man, that thing went down so smooth. I could actually drink this neat. One cube of ice, if anything. It does not need to be mixed. Wow. Man, I started again. I got all of these on the deal. This bottle, they always about the same price. The original price, this was close to $40 too. All these bottles was like $40 originally. And I started to initially get 2 of these. I may go back and get that other bottle. Not another. For company, I may get about 3 because it's smooth. It's smooth. Yeah, this is something you offer to company if they drink. Oh man. Super Bowl. Oh man, this is something to hit. I'm going back. I'm telling you, they still. I'm going back and get about 2-3 bottles of this for the price. Wow. Excuse me, y'all. I'm amazed. Because the name of it is a crazy name. I mean, almost like a tomato. But, and it don't say 10-year, 5-year, none of that. Imagine, which I did, again, I ain't just grabbed these, I'm going to be honest with you. I did do a little research on it. They have some age of this. Just imagine doing a 10-year of this. Ooh. Man, I gotta look into that. That thing's smooth, just regular. I ain't lying to y'all. Moving on. Amador whiskey double barrel. This is the one that don't have a box. 86 proof. Corn 20%. Wheat 15% barley. Small batch. Amador, born in Kentucky, raised in California. The 38 latitude. Sound like I'm rapping. Home to accessible Kentucky bourbon. The Napa Valley wine. Okay, this one, my memory, it spells me right. They finished it off in a winery, in wine casks. They started out in barrels and where they do all the other liquors and stuff. They finished they pretty much deal in wine as well, but it's a whiskey though. So no further ado. Like I said, I'm not playing around. I ain't finna go into no diatribe. We gonna get straight to it. In case y'all run across these, this ain't gonna be no long, outdone, drawn video. Amador. Again, you first want to check out the legs. If it go down slow, that means you're looking for, you're going to get a kick. If it go down real fast, it's the same thing with wine. That means it ain't really got much in it. Okay. That thing moves slow at first and then it take off. It almost was kind of like the Glen. Okay. On the nose. Flower. I get a flower, sweet smell, cinnamon. Grapes. Red grapes. Let's see what the palate got to say. Oh, wow. Oh. No bite in the end. A lot of fruit on the palate.
When migraine strikes, do you question the
Oh,
trade-offs?
man.
Neutrality is another
It went down
option.
so
It works
smooth.
fast to eliminate
And
pain.
I'm looking at the color. It's amazing how they got the color to stay the same. This Amador is darker, and this Tomatin almost is the same color as this Glen. But this is smooth too. Oh man. Oh man, I won, y'all. I won. It's all about the eyes. I'm like, and again, I ain't just started doing this. I ain't just jumped on here and do this. Trust me, a couple of years I've been wine tasting and liquor tasting. Wow. So, in almost conclusion, this blend is hitting. It's got a bite. I would mix it with a little juice. These two, straight neat. Neat. One cube of ice. Because when you add, which I don't have time to do that, when you add water or ice to it, it kind of changes the texture and flavor. And as a connoisseur, I almost know that if I add some ice to this, it's gonna mellow it out. Definitely that. All right, so, the scale. I almost forgot. The Slick Nick scale. So my Slick Nick scale that I came up with, 10 meaning the best, and 0, you know what a 0 is. If you went to school, you got a flat 0, that means you didn't do nothing. You just went to class and sat there. You ain't even try to do any minute, minor, more, nothing. Teacher gave you a flat 0. But I don't think we get no zeros here. This Glen, on the Slick Nick scale, this Glen, and I'm people, I'm factoring in the price as well. I ain't just factoring in the taste, I'm factoring in the taste and the price. For the price of this Glen, and how smooth it is with that bite, 8.5. 8.5 for the Glen. The Tomatin, I'm gonna give, like I say, they was all around the same price. 8. I'm gonna give it a straight 8. The reason I'm giving it this a 0.5 because of the age. And I'm gonna go 8 on this too. On the Slick Nick scale. Can't give it a 10, because you know what a 10 is like. We talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like 15, 18 years. Hey, I done tried them. Like, the higher the age, the more smoother the taste is, the more you get a better feeling as well. That ain't bad. For under $40, 8.5, 8, straight 8. Now, this, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a Haitian rum. 15 years. I've actually had it before. I've had it. I haven't had it too many times. That's why I gotta order it again, and I'm gonna do a review on it. The box is immaculate. If you into history, man, if you could see this box and see what's on it. This rum is called Barbacoa. I call it Bob. You got a bunch of Haitian ladies on here they getting it in. That's what I'm gonna say it like that. They carry the baskets on their head for miles and miles and miles. I kept this box, man. I tell you, 15 years. This Glen's a 10, this 15, so you can imagine. Again, this Glen was a nice price. This, it's gonna hit you. I'm waiting on one to come in, and when I get it, I'll do a review on it. But it's a rum. The only thing I can tell you was last time I had it, I went to drinking it, and my feet started tapping on its own. I looked down and I was tapping my feet. I wanted to be like Sammy Davis and start dancing or something. So I can't wait till that come in. And hey guys, I'm happy to do this for the first time. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all want to go out and try these. Take my word on it. I'm telling you, what I said is law. Peace.